Power forward Napheesa Collier is the most mindful, self-aware player in the women's game in terms of the bigger picture. She's like a throwback CEO, back when they used to care about their employees. This has proven true in the logistical sense, like her position as a founder of Unrivaled.
Never started a league before, so you don't really know like all the ins and outs of all that stuff. But I also think the biggest lesson is like surrounding yourself with people who really believe in your vision. And that's really what we've tried to do is, we've built a team of the best in their respective fields. And bringing them to Unrivaled, they all just believe in what we're doing so much. And to further something you're passionate about, especially something like women's sports, you have to have people that really believe in what you're doing. So that's, I think, a big lesson that we learned.
But also in a practical one, like calling out the WNBA commissioner a few weeks ago. She's players first, in a way they've never seen before. Collier has put her own money and reputation on the line to financially empower her fellow players, keep them in the country, and allow them to expand their brands.
What if the best players in the world took ownership over their careers? What if the best players in the world created the things they wanted to see? What if the best players in the world received equity in the value they created? What if the best players in the world created their own league? We've been asking these questions and turning what ifs into right nows.
It's not easy, often having to punch up to be taken seriously, but she selflessly does it anyways. If she keeps at this rate, she'll likely end up one of the most important figures in women's sports history. But it's not about the legacy. Collier simply wants what she feels she and her teammates deserve. Shooting guard Dejanay Carrington is an exciting cross-section of representation and duality. She's one of the most beautiful, most outwardly feminine players in the sport.
You know me, I'm a full glam girly on and off the court. And so I love when I see people to not be afraid to do that and continue to be their authentic self in every space.
A girly girl in style, energy, and expression. Yet she's also just as queer as any of the more visibly queer players. Because of this, Carrington gets to be all things at once.
Dubs in the chat for Dejanay, our STEM bud. I'm not a our film bud.
You know better.
I'm worth it.
You know better.
I'm just playing, y'all. It's our fan bud.
She's a vibrant and whimsical illustration of a group that's not always seen as such. She's also a grounded and realistic exemplification of what some turn into an unrealistic dirty fantasy. Add in the fact that she's somewhat down to earth, and you'll get a very likable combination and persona. Shooting guard Collier Copper is undoubtedly the coolest cool girl in the W. She carries a chill smile and a calm demeanor with her nearly everywhere.
Oh.
I like glizzies.
Okay.
So look what's happening to me. It's a glizzy party.
Plus, her look is unique. She's the hot girl from the city without necessarily always looking urban. Speaking of which, her city pride and authenticity about her origins make her quite relatable as well. She feels like a friend, but like any good friend, she'll always tell you how it is. Copper can be fiery, expressive, blunt, and no-nonsense if the occasion calls for it.
What does the bench have to do?
Yes.
What did you...
I was saying that the bench didn't give a lot of production today in this game here. What do they got to do to help you all out as what they did in the previous game?
What they got to do? What they do last game? That's a real question? You for real?
No, what I'm asking is just really trying to get an idea of what they need to do.
So what the bench do the last game?
They actually played well. They played well.
So what they do this game?
Today they didn't do well this game.
Okay, so what they got to do? Score, right?
Yep.
All right, bet. That's it, right?
Yep.
That's the main question.
Her passion only adds to her persona to a balancing result. She's confident and smooth, yet also always in control. She's not one thing all the time, and it shows, but for the most part, she's ice cold. While power forward Cameron Brink may look like a supermodel who happens to be a basketball player, I promise you it's the other way around. When she's not blocking shots and exploding with passion on the court, she's further establishing herself as a beauty and fashion icon.
I would say my makeup definitely differs a bit on and off the court. I definitely like to focus on my eyes because that's one of my favorite features. Off the court, it's more blush, more highlighter. In high school, I remember using makeup as a tool to cover up a lot of the aspects of my face that I didn't like, that now I love, but I've definitely found that makeup is a way for me to express myself.
But that's only surface level. On the inside, she's more of a scatterbrain, some might even say dopey in the best way. You wouldn't know it at first glance, but Brink is more childlike than she is curated.
Like, I'm a middle schooler. Can I, be a middle schooler,
I'm sorry,
please?
I barely even know how to walk.
Yeah, I'm 8 years old.
So...
Calm down.
You're 12. You have time.
I am 12. She's a good belly button. I should tell you that.
She does.
People make fun of I've talked about this on the show before. People make fun of my belly button. I drove to the basket, made a good move, and I thought it was an and one, and I was on the ground, and I was like,
and you're celebrating.
And everyone was like,
It's a fun and fascinating contrast to see the prototypical hot girl be kind of a goof. It's not always easy to spot, but catch her podcast, an off-guard moment, or her laughing between possessions, and it comes out naturally. Go Sparks. Point guard Natasha Cloud, or as I like to call her Zorro, is probably the most politically outspoken player in the entire WNBA.
And you kind of grow up in the world and you see how society treats you just because of the color of your skin, right? And for me, it was like, but hold on, because I also understand my privilege of growing up in a white family. So now with my advocacy, everything that I had growing up, because of growing up in a white family, our community deserves. That should be given, tenfold. So now the way that I approach it is I very much grew up in a white household. I understand how sometimes ignorance and not necessarily walking this walk of life can blind you to what is actually happening. But if I ask you if you want to be black in America, you know the answer.
Her Instagram page is littered with feelings on all the hot-button American issues. Not only the ones concerning her directly, like race, gender, and orientation, along with the discrepancies around them, but also more specific issues as well. She's shared feelings on the Israel-Palestine conflict, the New York City mayoral election, and even SNAP benefits for the poor. Don't get me wrong, no one, not even Cloud, is solely defined by their political identity.
Who are you? I'm Pam. Who are you? I'm the owner of this house.
She can be fun and quick to laugh with teammates and friends. But her activism is definitely on the forefront of who she is as a person. She's the quintessential intersectional feminist. Small forward Sophie Cunningham is a small-town girl turned basketball star. While a firebrand on the court and even the football field back in the day, she's a silly, soft farm girl in real life. Her passion doesn't necessarily turn off when she's not playing, it just converts to humor and fun. She plays with horses in the off-season, has partied in the Ozarks, and jams to country music. The most middle America player in the W.
I loved it. I would used to, you know how people go do donuts on Friday night or Saturday night in South Lot, or I guess North Lot too. There's trash cans out there, and we'd always use my car to go nail the trash cans.
That's
I was rough on my cars. I'm very rough on my cars.
This has led to some to think that she's a closed-minded Puritan conservative. Whatever level of truth there is to that, if any, she's pretty accepting of her black and queer teammates, so she's good with me. I will admit her humor can run wild, but it's more mischief than malice. Cunningham can be fast and loose with her words, but usually in a lighter way than headlines may show.
Nailed in the mouth tonight. Nothing like natural Botox for the holidays.
Power forward Alyssa Thomas is another fascinating case of the W's duality. You wouldn't recognize the athlete as the same person she is in real life. She's quiet, not only in voice, but also in style and presence.
One. Y'all think me? Yeah. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
I don't know how speechy it's going to be, but
Yeah.
it's going to get us right.
We gonna be fired up after.
we
gonna be fired up. Yeah. I got you.
No flashy looks, not much jewelry, very little to say. She can be funny, but not exactly silly, expressive, but not exactly passionate off court. It's not that she's boring or doesn't care about anything. She's just a little shy by public figure standards.
You need this ball when you do your job.
Basketball.
Yes. You shoot the ball and everyone goes, oh.
You miss, right?
And it doesn't even hit the rim.
The air ball.
There you go.
Okay.
But on the court, it's nearly complete opposite. Endgame, Thomas is loud, explosive, and plays like a wrecking ball. While she isn't one of a kind, it's surprising when it comes from someone so reserved. If you came here to see me trash power forward Angel Reese, you came to the wrong place. She's really just normal, doesn't speak much truth to power, and other than a bit of youthful warmth, doesn't stand out much beyond her play and her looks.
Basketball-wise, a winner. I haven't won my first 2 seasons, but it's alright. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So I want to be remembered as a winner. I want to win a championship, and I want to win a gold medal, and that's all I want to do.
But because she's so racialized, both by prejudiced white people and supportive black people, she's used as a fuse to light content, conversation, and attention bombs. For those reasons, her media treatment and perception far exceeds her true nature, to the point of her narrowing down her own public image.
Even before the game, like, I'm terrified of what the media is about to ask. Like, it could be the nicest question, but it's going to get flipped or put into a different light or a different perspective. And it's like, are you here intentionally to start mess, or are you intentionally here to ask a question? And it's really tough for me, especially in the media. It's like, I don't want to do an interview with anybody. Like, I get excited for certain people, like a Taylor, like certain people I know I can talk to, but like, I'll take the fine. Like, I literally will take the fine. I'd rather take the fine. Seriously, I'd rather take the fine sometimes rather than talking to the media, because it always gets flipped. And I think that's where media has gotten these days. Like, you could literally post the sky was blue and Angel said that is too dark. That's too, like, stuff like that, you know?
In many ways, Reese thinks she is what Natasha Cloud and Napheesa Collier actually are. But it's not her fault. When everyone lies to you that everything you say or do is the boldest or rudest thing ever, you can't help but to start thinking such and or defending yourself against those lies. I hope one day people might finally see the real her as I do, past the internet version. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Glad you made it all the way to the end of the video. I'm trying to transition this channel into more of a WNBA situation, because I know I have a pretty large Sapphic fan base, and I'd rather cover sports instead of just using a lot of TV content. And if you think I'm biased, you're right. That's why I wore the purple hat, because I'm a Sparks fan. If you didn't see your favorite player, you probably will in the next video, but in order for me to make that, this needs to get enough numbers. So like and subscribe, and keep watching for more of this type of content. Have a blessed day.